Hello everybody. I wanted to take a moment today to give you guys a little tip on the Kyberlight saber. Now I did a couple of videos about these and they've been fairly well received. It seems like a lot of people are buying these. They get a lot of bad press, however, for having dim LEDs. I did a tutorial on how to add blade diffusion because the LEDs in here are actually pretty bright, but the blade was poorly diffused. So I did a tutorial on how to resolve that. Today I wanted to cover one of the other main issues that I had with this thing. You can see that the Kyberlight saber has this sleeve. When I did the review of this, I mentioned that the sleeve is not really optional because the base model has a couple sharp edges by the buttons. So the sleeve is something that you kind of have to have on it. However, when you put the sleeve on, it's attached by these two screws right here. And since the sleeve has to be wider than the saber in order to go on over the hilt without it scratching up the saber, when you attach it down here, it pivots on those screws and has a little bit of play. You can hear it there at the top, sort of rattling. Has a little bit of play up here at the top. The biggest problem with this is it can set off the flash on class feature without you intending to do so. So I wanted to cover how to resolve that today. I'll just go ahead and slide the sleeve off here. Okay. The best way to do it is actually to use just a little bit of electrical tape. I have about enough electrical tape here to wrap around the blade, or wrap around the hilt rather, about 2 times. So let me go ahead and slide this off and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so just a little bit down from the set screw for the LED module here, if we wrap our electrical tape, simple black vinyl electrical tape, wrap that around twice. What this does is it creates a little bit of padding right there and takes away that wiggle room without preventing the saber from, or without preventing the sleeve from being able to move all the way down the saber. So the sleeve fits a little bit tighter, but you can see that it leaves this black bar at the top, which I kind of actually like as an accent bar. Fits a little bit tighter and it eliminates that play. Let me go ahead and screw this down and show you. This is one of the aftermarket sleeves that they came out with, by the way. I forget exactly what they called it, a Brylark or something like that. I actually kind of like this. It's a faux wood finish, kind of reminds me of old-timey electronics. I had an Atari growing up with a faux wood finish on here, which I guess just proves that I'm old. But here we go. Tighten this down. And just finish the assembly. I'll go ahead and slide a hilt on there. And an emitter. And so you end up with a saber that's a lot more solid feeling. There's none of that wiggle. You can, I can shake that. And there's actually a little bit of play, but not nearly as much and not enough to set off the flash on flash. It feels more solid, it feels more sturdy, and it actually gives that black bar accent at the top, which I rather like. You can see I matched it down here at the bottom. But just a pretty quick fix for a Kyberlight. Takes care of an issue that I considered to be kind of problematic with it. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I'll see you back here for more reviews and tutorials later.